Mobley. A nice shot by Mitchell.
This is what makes him so dangerous. He's not just a shooter. Donovan Mitchell, adept at scoring in the paint.
To the right side. Outside Vanderbilt. Inside. Here's James. Takes the assist and lays it in. Nice setup.
Nice way to start the game. That's where you'd like to get your shots from.
And so it's Garland who brings up the ball for the Cleveland Cavaliers. Pass to Allen. Now here's Mitchell. Mobley outside. Back to Mitchell. It's not going to go for him. Good D by Doncic. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
I did briefly speak with J.J. Redick, and I wanted to know, how do you slow a guy down like Jarrett Allen? Coach said we have to hassle him as much as possible on both ends of the floor. We really want to limit him, not just his points, but more importantly, his rebounds. So keeping Allen off the glass is a primary focus.
Appreciate the report, Allie. Now here's Mitchell. His last outing, we saw him score 22. Pass to James. James outside. Drills it from deep.
A shot James just continues to work on. Nice execution off the catch there.
The Cavaliers have gone 1 for 3 so far. Mobley outside. Outside Garland. Allen with it. Now Vanderbilt defending. Allen a screen. Here's Mobley. Drills the baseline jumper.
Okay, Jarrett Allen, we see you making that look for a big man. That's a pretty pass.
For Los Angeles, they've gone 2 of 3 from the floor. James outside. Back to Doncic. Fires the 3. And the rebound goes to Cleveland. Last time they met was in Cleveland.
And in the last meeting, they were the better defensive team. They were the disruptors, causing turnovers all over the place.
I think they took tremendous satisfaction from that performance and ended up winning going away. So is it something they'll look to repeat tonight? While we love his ability to attack the rim, he just loses a little bit of focus and misses the chippy.
Well, Grant, even though it looks like LeBron could play forever, he stated that he doesn't have much time left.
Well, it's unbelievable that he sustained this level of excellence for as long as he has. I would be surprised if we see this type of longevity ever again.
Now here's Doncic, coming off a 28-point game against Sacramento. Back to James. From outside the arc. And there's Doncic. That's good. On the assist from James.
Well, Luka Doncic on the receiving end of a quality pass. We usually see him with the ball.
The Cavaliers trail by 4. And Kenny Atkinson has called a timeout. He wants to review the game plan. Doris, you talk about a guy who forces you to play at his pace. That's Luka Doncic.
Oh, my goodness, B.A., there's no question. He's got tremendous patience. He's in complete command of the tempo of the game. But maybe my favorite aspect is how he manipulates the game to get defenders off balance.
If you see yourself on the big screen, you know what to do. Show us your move. You're on the big screen. Nice try. It's all good.
And his teams are grinding through their schedules. Let's see how it's going out east. You look at the Cavaliers. What a season thus far for them. Second place in the conference.
Right now for Cleveland, I recall them having a lot of naysayers at the start of the season. But now, they may not have any. This team is ready for a deep playoff run.
Well, this is their goal. There's no doubt about that. For what many expected of them so far, they have not disappointed.
Now here's Mobley. He's coming off a 13-point game against the Golden State Warriors.
And his free throw numbers tell you a lot about his performance. He was very aggressive.
Here's Allen. Outside Hunter. Mobley on a screen. And DeAndre Hunter hits from deep.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
Here's James. Perfect night so far, 2 for 2. And so Garland will bring it up for the Cavaliers. They trail by 3. Mobley outside. Back to Mitchell. The Lakers with a rebound.
Let's give some credit to the defense for how they're guarding this guy right now, because they're refusing to let him get comfortable.
Here's James. Pass to Vanderbilt. It's stolen by Hunter. Fast break Cleveland. And the layup is good off the glass. Hunter's got 5.
Smart. Get out in front. Finish the break with authority.
I don't think anyone was catching him on that play. That is unbelievable.
The Lakers have gone 4 of 7, shooting a solid percentage. James finds James. Back to James. Now Hayes. He's coming off a 10-point game against Sacramento.
And don't make a mistake. The 3 blocks had a huge impact on the game as well. It really turned the game in their favor.
Now here's Mitchell. And here's Hunter for 3. Oh, his shooting remains on point. 3 for 4 thus far. Los Angeles has gone 2 of 5 from deep. Doncic passes to James. Unloads from 13. The Lakers with another miss.
And this is a shot he can definitely make, and the defense not a factor at all.
On the wing, Mitchell. Back to Garland. Just 5 on the clock. And the 3 off target. The Lakers trail. Shoots. Offensive rebound. Kicks it to Doncic. Launches it. The shot that time not on target.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opener.
And Mobley throws it down.
Oh, my goodness, the size and athleticism of Evan Mobley. What a sight to behold.
And for the Lakers, they're shooting just 36% here in the first quarter. And Doris, who can forget the 2016 Cavs, the team that brought Cleveland their first NBA title?
And not just basketball. The city hadn't won a championship, BA, in any sport for over 50 years. And for LeBron, a homegrown talent to do that with Kyrie, that is a team that will always have a special place in Northeast Ohio lore.
Strus, he's checked in for Cleveland. And a check on the league leaders now with the top shooting teams over the previous 10. The Cavs, 4th.
Boy, they've been hot. You love to see this kind of offensive execution.
James, outside. Pass to Vanderbilt. And here's James. And the layup is good. James has got his second bucket on the night.
Well, it's the skill set and the strength of LeBron James. It'll be interesting to see how his shot profile breaks down when it's all said and done.
Now here's Strus. And right now he's currently putting up 6.5 points per game. From deep, here's Doncic. And the rebound goes to Cleveland. Allen's got 4 rebounds now.
It's been an ugly quarter for him. Trying to shoot his way out of it. Might be time to work on the playmaking skills.
Pass to Mitchell. To the inside. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. It's on LeBron James.
Max Strus, one of those undrafted players coming out of college, but somehow wills his way by virtue of his shooting and his toughness. You love his story.
Free throws dropped for Strus. Well, at this point of the season, the identity and merit of each team is becoming more and more clear, Grant.
Oh, yes, indeed. I mean, we have a good understanding of who the real contenders are. But there always seems to be a dark horse team that makes a push in the second half of the season. Anything can happen.
That one falls, so he hits both of them. Well, we have a chance to hear from Shams Charania. He's calling in right now. Shams, great to have you on, bud.
Thanks, guys. The Lakers this summer signing first-time head coach J.J. Redick. He's a veteran of 15 seasons, and the sharpshooter's rise in broadcasting had been meteoric. The Lakers really want Redick to be their long-term head coach, but the question, with an aging superstar in LeBron, how much patience will exist in L.A. for Redick learning on the job?
Something to keep an eye on, no doubt. Okay, Shams, thank you. And Cleveland has possession, following the score by the Lakers. Back to Garland. No good on the shot. Good work defensively by James. And Doncic has got the ball here for the Los Angeles Lakers. Trailing by 2. Out to the right wing. James, a screen on Garland. And here's Doncic outside. On target from range. Doncic has got 6.
Well, that's about decision-making and being comfortable in the pick and roll. For Luka, he's been there and done that.
Outside Strus. From deep, Mitchell. Tries again. And Allen lays it in.
And Allen is a problem from right there. This guy's so good at using his body and his touch.
And here's James. He's coming off a 13-point game against Sacramento.
And another key for them was his rebounding. Just a great effort.
Now here's Mitchell. They lead by 1. Down low. Here's Hunter. That one's good. Mitchell making the play. He's got 10.
There's a reason teams put the ball in Donovan Mitchell's hands. This guy, you trust him to make the right play.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
The Cavaliers have great size up front. They have Evan Mobley and Jared Allen, who said, "We have each other's backs." That's the advantage of having 2 7-footers. If you blow by the first one, there's a second one waiting for you. Brian, they'll make it tough.
No doubt. Waves and waves of length inside. Thanks, Allie.
Let's hear it for the most legendary dance team on the planet, your Laker Girls.
a new group getting ready for the Lakers. Aiden, he's checked in for Hayes. Hachimura comes in for Vanderbilt. Reddish is checked in for LeBron. And Vincent is subbed in for James. Reddish passes to Doncic. Doncic is doubled. Vincent outside. Lets the three fly. Ball with the rebound. Cleveland leading by 3. Garland with the ball. Really played well against Golden State in his last game. So much improvement from Garland since coming into the league.
Oh, no doubt, Brian. This guy is now a do-it-all guard. You can play him at both the 1 and the 2 positions. The versatility that he possesses is such an important aspect in the league today.
The first free throw is good. And Grant, when you look at Darius Garland, he has a very polished offensive game.
Absolutely. He's great at creating for himself, but also knows when to get others involved. He can score from anywhere, and he works incredibly hard on his craft.
Connects checked in for Vincent. Nance, he's checked in for Cleveland. Tyson comes in for Mobley. Garland hits them both. Grant, how about that in-season tournament win for the Lakers in 2024?
Yeah, honestly, it just makes sense that the first of those trophies would land with a historic franchise like the Lakers.
Ayton, a screen on ball. And once again, off the mark by Los Angeles. The Cavaliers lead by 5. Garland, the pass to Ball. Nance with a screen on Doncic. Here's Ball. And he starts out with a miss in this one. And the Lakers shooting only 39% in the early going. Pass to Doncic. Here's Connect. The shot is good. Doncic making the play.
We knew he was solid from range per the scouting report, but Connect can hit fairly consistently from out there.
Cleveland has gone 2 of 5 from deep. Here's Nance. Ball outside. Nance with a screen on Doncic. The 3 from Ball. And he's in the books. Now 1 for 2.
Both teams are starting to find a rhythm here.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
Now here's Ayton. 8 points in his last time out. From deep, here's Doncic. And another 3 for the Lakers.
Doncic loves the ability to respond with a 3. That is tough.
Ball against Doncic. Nance the screen. To the middle. And he cranks it down. Right on top of DeAndre Ayton.
Getting up and then throwing it down.
Oh, that was a big hammer right there. Impressive looks on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Now here's Doncic. He's got 9. A minute 22 left in the opening quarter. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance at a 3-point play.
Well, this quarter has been all about this guy. He is trying to close the gap in the score.
And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Cavaliers?
They've been really going at the defense in the painted area, and so far the opposition really hasn't had an answer for them.
Yeah, and in addition, their ball movement has really unleashed their offense. Boy, they've been fun to watch.
That's good from Doncic. In 2024, Luka Doncic recorded 6 consecutive 30-point triple-double games.
That's right, B.A. The first time anyone has done it in NBA history. So if you didn't already believe in Luka magic, well, there's some proof that the magic is real.
Now here's Mobley. They look to him to score consistently, averaging around 13.5 a game. Outside Reddish. Pass to Hachimura. Shoots over Ball. And it's Hachimura missing. Cleveland has gone 3 of 6 shooting from beyond the arc. Strus the pass to Merrill. There's the triple. James with the rebound. James has got 4 rebounds now. Now here's Hachimura, covered by Mobley.
Rui Hachimura, a guy who's willing to slot into whatever position the team needs him and works hard to help out on every single play. You love the hustle and the attitude.
He's got his first free throws of the night right here.
Taking 2 shots.
Take a break. 2 shots.
Ties it up, and his next one could give him the lead.
The skill set of Rui Hachimura is enticing, guys. A big man who can stretch the floor with his shooting, obviously of huge value in the modern game.
And the free throw is good, now leading by 1. 16 seconds left to play in the first. Ball surveys the floor. Over connect. He hits the back iron and sinks it. Ball's got 5 points. Oh, another lead change. 6 total in the first half.
And this is the battle we were hoping to see.
DeAndre Hunter. He's been the guy making things happen for the Cleveland Cavaliers. He put together 10 points in the quarter. We'll be right back with you shortly. Let's get you back to the action on the floor as the New Year's Eve festivities continue. And what stands out to you from the Cavaliers in this one?
Well, coming into tonight, maybe you thought they were going to settle for perimeter jump shots. Nope, that's not the case.
They've certainly made the commitment to pounding the basketball into the painted area, and boy, is it paying dividends.
All right, on the floor for Cleveland, getting going in the second. Strus at small forward with Mobley next to him. Sam Merrill out there with ball. And it's Thor in at the pivot spot, manning the middle.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
Merrill up top. Reddish covering. There's Ball with a 3. The Lakers with a rebound. Following this one, they host the Trailblazers. And they'll be reaching the back half of a 4-game home stretch. Mobley against Ayton. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. It's going to be Evan Mobley.
I'll tell you, for a center, the big man has got excellent touch at the free throw line.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for Los Angeles.
Well, they found a groove, and it's from distance, so knocking them down from the three-point land never hurts.
Yeah, and in addition, their ball movement has really unleashed their offense. Boy, they've been fun to watch.
That free throw, no good. You're a good person to ask this, Doris. Why do so many point guards turn into successful coaches?
Yeah, I think, obviously, Brian, as a point guard, you're responsible for knowing every position on the floor, where they're supposed to be at all times. And you're also sort of thinking like a coach already. This person hasn't had a bucket in a while. How do I get them in a position to make them successful? So I think you're in control of so much as a point guard that it naturally translates to coaching.
And Doris, Cleveland looking to balance their roster, trying to make sure the pieces fit.
And that's been the concern, right, B.A.? Because there's been some positional overlap, particularly in the front court. And this is where roster construction truly matters in the league.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
Lonzo Ball. Taking 2 shots.
And he can't get the first one.
And it's been interesting watching Ball find his place in the league. He's done a good job improving his game and focusing on the things he does best.
He hits the second from the line. And so it's James with it. He brings it up for Los Angeles. Pass to Aiden. Quarter number 2 with just over a minute of play. It's rebounded by Cleveland.
A little hesitant. Maybe he thought the D was tighter on him than it really was.
Mobley against Hachimura. And Mobley gets it to go. Mobley's got 6 points.
Imposing inside. Mobley is just too much.
Los Angeles has gone 6 of 14 from the perimeter tonight. Pass to Aiden. Second quarter here, just over a minute and a half played. Here's Connect. 6 to shoot. The Lakers got to get one up. Late clock. The 3 from Ayton. Strus grabs the miss. And for the Cavaliers, they're shooting the rock well at 46%. Ball passes to Thor. Here's the pick. Here's the 3. Ball no good.
Boy, he won't miss many from that spot. The defense gets lucky there.
Here's James. Oh, LeBron sending it home.
Forget his age. LeBron is still one of the strongest players in the league.
Pass to Thor. Mobley outside. A chance there to take the lead, but a miss. The Lakers in the lead. James passes to Reddish. And Ayton with the stuff.
What a connection DeAndre Ayton has with his guys. Great timing on the alley-oop.
Here in quarter 2, we played a little over 2.5 minutes now. Now here's Merrill. Pass to Strus. Back to Merrill. From downtown. Knocks down the triple.
You simply must play better defense than that. This guy is too good from distance.
The Lakers have gone 3 of 5 since the beginning of the second. And so J.J. Redick calls for the timeout. He wants to give him a breather and talk things over.
And something fans don't always get to see, some of the closely guarded secrets that happen in that huddle.
It's tough to hide your communications. Teams go to great lengths to try to do it, but sometimes to no avail.
In for Cleveland. Bates comes in for Evan Mobley. And let's take a look now at some numbers for Luka Doncic.
And he's gone cold over the last 10 games, guys. His scoring numbers are down, and he can't seem to get out of this rough patch. He's got to get himself going tonight, or they'll start losing patience with him.
here's Reddish, covered by Merrill. Reddish passes to Hayes. And finished off by Hayes.
That's about reading the floor. Hits his man right where he wanted it.
And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed here in the second quarter. Now Ball. He has 6. Merrill outside from deep. It's good. And the assist that time from Ball. Merrill's got 6.
Well, after hitting 0 from distance in the first, that's his second make this quarter.
Screen by James. Three-pointer. James can't get it to go. Cleveland has gone 5 of 12 from three-point range tonight. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Well, LeBron James last season set the record for most All-Star nods in NBA history. He said, quote, "I'm blessed to do what I love and just to try to give back to the game that's given to me over 2 decades. Long ago, I exceeded anything I ever dreamed of being in the NBA. Everything else is just extra credit." Ryan?
Thanks, Allie.
A phenomenal athlete. Ball's teammates love when he knifes inside and finishes with power.
And so James will bring it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. Trailing by 2. This game coming after the loss versus the Kings.
They just couldn't get into a rhythm offensively. They didn't shoot it well and also didn't get the best of looks.
I think even when you get quality looks, there was an inability to stay consistent. It is hard to win on a cold shooting night in today's NBA. The scoring is just too good.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
Now, here is James. He has 7. Pass to James. Oh, James knocks down the triple.
This is why LeBron's so tricky to defend. Yes, he has the strength to go inside and finish, but he's also got such touch from behind the arc.
The Cavaliers have gotten 5 of 7 shots to fall in the second. And that one drops. Ball's got 5 points now in the quarter.
This guy has been a catalyst for them all game long. What a job leading them to this lead.
Lakers trail by 3. Outside Reddish. And he lobs it up and finished off by Hayes.
Wow, the passing skills on full display. LeBron James once again orchestrating like a maestro.
Here's Merrill. 6 points for him. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. It's going to go on Cam Reddish. Cleveland shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight.
Merrill, 2 shots.
And he drops the first. And Grant, for the Cavs to take that next step in terms of contending, what do you think has to happen?
Well, number one, enhancing their ability to put pressure on the rim. When you look at their rate of free throws and offensive rebounds, there is big room for improvement.
Vanderbilt's checked in for the Lakers. Luka Doncic comes in for Reddish. That's also good, so he hits both free throws.
Well, this guy has multiple ways to get to the free throw line, and boy, has his stroke been on the money.
James passes to Doncic. James, a screen on Mitchell. From deep, here's Doncic. It's hauled in by Bates. The Cavaliers lead by 3. Pass to Mitchell. Allen outside. And here's Ball. Here's Bates. The three-pointer off the mark. The Lakers have gone 6 of 11 here in the second quarter. James. The shot is good. Doncic making the play. James has got 9.
Yeah, handling the contact so well. Bronny James using that solid build of his to finish strong inside.
Cleveland has gone 2 of 6 from distance here in the second quarter. And Kenny Atkinson has called a timeout. He wants to make sure everybody's on the same page. Fresh off a win against the Warriors.
Oh, my. Talk about mental toughness. The crowd was roaring against them, but they were able to focus and finish the task at hand.
I thought what really stood out was how dominant they were on the offensive end. That was about as flawless as you could hope for.
Different look for Cleveland. Hunter's checked in for Merrill, and Garland is subbed in for Ball.
Once again, let's hear it for your Lakers youth dance team.
And it's the Cavaliers with the ball. Garland looking around. Pass to Bates. Shot clock at 6. Counted from distance. Bates has got 5 points now this quarter.
He took what the defense was giving him that time. There was nobody on him on the three-point shot. Boy, don't give him the lights out.
James passes to James. Back to James. And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
At his size, LeBron is a handful inside, and sometimes you can't help but foul him to try and prevent that easy bucket.
Los Angeles shooting their 6th and 7th free throw attempts tonight.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he makes a first.
What's remarkable about LeBron is the complete command of the game. Not only his team, but you'll hear opponents joke about how well he knows their plays.
No good on the second free throw.
What's striking about LeBron James is how his game has morphed to now it's all about guile and smarts and experience. He continues to dominate just in a different way.
And it's Mitchell, the miss. And so James will bring it up for Los Angeles. It's a 3-point game. Luka, get off me!
And their offensive game plan is clear. Get it inside and go to work.
The Cavaliers have gotten 7 of 12 shots to go here in the second. Garland, the pass to Allen. Pass to Bates. Garland up top. Check by James. And the shot is good by Garland.
Tremendous balance and body control. Darius Garland, no stranger to finishing inside.
For Los Angeles, they've gotten 8 of 13 shots to fall in the second quarter. Doncic up top. Beyond the arc. That won't go. He's 5 for 12 now.
He started the game scorching the Nets from deep. 3 triples in the first period, but none here in the second.
Garland, the pass to Hunter. Over James. Hunter can't get it to go. Lakers trail by 3. James deciding where to go with it. James takes the hit and sinks the shot.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
So it's the Cavaliers now. After this one, they're off to Dallas to take on the Mavericks. It's the last meeting in a 4-game road trip. Pass to Bates. From deep, Mitchell. The Lakers with a rebound. Vanderbilt's got 4 rebounds in the game. Doris, back in January 2023, Donovan Mitchell became the 5th player to ever score 71 in a game.
Think about this, Brian. Just Wilt, Kobe, David Thompson, and David Robinson had done it before Donovan Mitchell. Incredible company he keeps.
Cleveland has got 6 out of 15 threes so far in this game. And Kenny Atkinson has called a timeout. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy here. You know, one guy who's been getting it done is Luka Doncic.
You've got to take a timeout, take a breath, and come up with a plan for how to stop this guy.
All right, man. It's dancing time. Get ready to dance like everyone's watching.
Checked in for James. Mobley, he's checked in for Cleveland. And while we have a moment, let's take a look at the most proficient long-range shooters in this rookie class. Second, Bronny James.
The level of competition in this rookie class around the arc is truly something special. I'm sure he's eager to climb to the top of the list.
Hunter on the wing. Back to Garland. Pass to Mitchell. And we know Donovan Mitchell is a superb scorer. But Grant, what do you think he's focused on at this point of his career?
Well, B.A., it's all about championships for him. This is a guy that doesn't just want to be seen as an elite player. He really wants to compete for titles, too.
That free throw, no good.
In the NBA, there is a high need for relentless scoring and skill to match that scoring. That is Donovan Mitchell.
And he sinks the second.
What you love about Donovan Mitchell is he's already proven that in the playoffs he is willing to be a go-to scorer. He's committed to improving his game. He's got to continue to work at the defensive end of the floor.
Now here's Doncic. 14 points for him. No good with the triple.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
And here's Garland. Allen with a screen on James. To the paint. And Allen gets it to go on the assist by Garland. And the Cavaliers lead by 2. Hachimura with the ball. He had 9 points in his last time out. James outside. Hachimura with a screen on Garland. For three, James. Out of bounds as Los Angeles keeps possession. Just about halfway through the season, let's take a look at how things stand in the West. Taking a look at Los Angeles, they're way down there in the conference, but still optimistic they can turn it around. Hayes finds Vanderbilt. Back to Hayes. Here's Hachimura. Clock at 6. And here's Vanderbilt from the arc. No good that time. Cleveland has got 6 out of 15 threes so far in this game. Here's Garland. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
And Darius Garland has just grown so much, draws the contact right there.
He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far.
Darius Garland. 2 shots.
That one's off.
Well, Darius Garland is relatively new to this league, folks, but one thing we know unequivocally, he is so skilled offensively.
And the second free throw is good.
And Garland does a little bit of everything. A versatile guard with a bright, bright future.
Pass to James. Out to the wing. Hachimura outside. Here's James. He's got 9. And here's Doncic outside. The rebound by Allen. Allen's got rebound number 8 here already in the game.
This guy cannot get started, and the offense overall has been a struggle because of it.
Garland, no good. Lakers trail by 3. Doncic deciding where to go with it. Outside Vanderbilt. Hey, puts up a 3. The shot's good on the assist by James. James has got 4 assists in the game.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
Now here's Mobley. He's got 6. The 3 is up. Hits the trifecta. Mobley's got 9 points.
Boy, everyone seems to want a three-point shot now. Clearly something Evan Mobley is working towards.
Doncic passes to James. Back to Doncic. Over Mitchell. And it's Doncic missing.
If this quarter is any indication, he's not going to be the guy to turn this game around in their favor.
Garland finds Mobley. Outside Mitchell. Up and over Doncic. And so a close game as we wrap up the first half of play. Cavaliers ahead. Up by 3. We've got more in store for you right after this.
And with All-Star Weekend approaching quickly, here's an update on how the dunk contest contenders are shaping up. You know, I love sitting up here and doing this show with you guys. I learn something new every day.
Man, you know what? It is pretty unreal they pay us to do this. Did I say that out loud?
Wait, you guys get paid?
Well, yeah, we wouldn't sit here and deal with you for free.
Gotta call my agent now.
And taking a look back now at the first half of play, the Lakers find themselves in a tight one.
Facing good shooters, you have to extend your defense early on the clock. Let those guys drain a few and get into rhythm. You're toast with the butter and the jelly.
Avocado toast.
Ooh, I like that too, Jet.
Don't put your diet on me, Kenny.
And that is going to do it for us. Let's get back to some second half action with Brian Anderson and company.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. So it's Los Angeles now. They trail by 3. LeBron and Vanderbilt, your small and power forwards. James is out there with Luka Doncic. And it's Hayes in at the 5. That's the Laker 5.
Such a boost to this offense when this guy can knock down uncontested threes.
Cleveland has got 7 of their 16 three-point attempts to go in. Oh, it's stolen by Doncic. For the lead. And who else? LeBron with the finish.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
Now here's Garland. Outside Mitchell. This one for 3. Rebounded by the Lakers. Doncic has got his 6th rebound on the night. Good D by Mobley.
He's got a great defensive mind. He gets good position and affects the release.
And he did it without fouling, and that's become an art, changing shots without making contact.
He put a little flair on that one.
Yes, he did. Man, he's a strong finisher, huh? Here's James. After the basket by Cleveland. James passes to James. Now here's Vanderbilt. Pass to Hayes. Just 5 to shoot. Doncic outside. Fires for 3. The rebound by Allen. Allen's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. Here's Garland. James with the rebound. The Lakers have gotten 2 of 4 shots to go since the break. Good D by Mobley. And so it's Mobley with it. He brings it up for Cleveland. 2 minutes gone in this third quarter now. Pass to Mitchell. Takes the 3. Goes back up. And Mobley puts it in. Mobley's got 13.
We know unequivocally Evan Mobley has length. He's got timing. This guy eats up rebounds.
Doncic outside. Over Mitchell. Luka proving he can score from anywhere.
Well, there's an unpredictability to his offensive game. He is always keeping the defense off balance.
Timeout. And Kenny Atkinson has called a timeout. He's going to talk it over with his guys. Oh, you look at Evan Mobley, Doris, so agile for his size.
This is a young man, Brian, with so much upside. Defensively, he can guard on the perimeter, slides his feet, keeps his balance, contests without fouling, and he's growing every repetition on the offensive end. I can't wait to see his future.
Let's look back on the last month now and see which rookie players were leading the way in assists per game. Number 1, Bronny James.
I really like how he sees the floor. A selfless distributor who enjoys hitting those guys in their spots.
Just over 2.5 minutes gone by in the second half. Mobley, right side. Hunter, a screen on Vanderbilt. Mobley passes to Hunter. Allen, right side. 5 on the clock. From deep, Mitchell fires in the triple. Mitchell's got his second basket on the night.
Boy, how quick from the touch to the release for Donovan Mitchell. Look out, defense.
Doncic outside. Hayes with a screen on Mitchell. From deep, here's Doncic. The rebound by Allen. The Cavaliers lead by 3. Pulls up on the wing. And it's Mitchell. The miss.
I'll tell you, his shot is just lost right now. There's just no consistency. Amazing that they're still up in this basketball game.
Now here's Doncic. 16 points for him. Misses the 3.
Registering 3 threes in the first half. He hasn't hit one since.
Pass to Mobley. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. Here's James. Oh, LeBron hammers it home.
That is why the ticket price is what it is when LeBron is in town. Amazing dunk to finish the play.
And that replay courtesy of the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. The Cavaliers have gotten just 3 of 8 shots to go in the third quarter. Back to Garland. Doncic against Mitchell. Mitchell bullies his way inside.
There's a level of tenacity by Donovan Mitchell on the interior there. Wow, what a finish.
Lakers trail by 3. Now James, and he's been a big part of their offense, averaging more than 18 points a game.
Just showing some tremendous authority controlling the boards. Love it.
Wow, what a performance. And he's not just winning with physical ability, he's winning with anticipation.
Now here's Mitchell. Donovan Mitchell on the attack. Vanderbilt pulls it in. Vanderbilt's got 6 rebounds now in the game. James inside, guarded by Garland. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
Well, it's hard to deny the talent of Bronny James. And I think the D took that into account there.
All right, guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Cavaliers.
The fearlessness they've shown going strong inside has been impressive. The defense hasn't been very effective against them.
They've also made a concerted effort to get the ball down low. Many of their points coming in that painted area tonight.
First free throw is good.
Entering the league with that James last name, lots of pressure on Bronny. But he's a guy who is used to being in the spotlight under the microscope.
Hachimura's checked in for Los Angeles. Both free throws good from James. And so it's Garland who brings up the ball for the Cavaliers. They lead by 1.